Good morning. It's Monday the 13th of July and it's the start of a new week. I was working all weekend, so I don't feel like I've had a break. But it's a nice day, it's sunny, it's going to stay sunny. It's not going to be as hot as it was last week, which is a nice relief. So today I'm just in Berry and Gordon, nice being close to home. Going to be going up to the first customer in about kind of 10-15 minutes, just need to go in and grab my breakfast. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. And this time, for the first time, I'm going to take you on my little route. There's 3 days where I do regular maintenance, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I try to keep clear for projects, kind of one-off garden tidy-ups, hedge trims, that kind of thing. Right, this is property number 1, and look at that view. Stunning. I think this is one of my favourite views for one of the houses that I work in, but I'm going to be cutting the grass all along here. There's also a bit down along the roadside at the bottom of that hill. I'm going to be cutting, strimming all these like verges that run around the back. I don't do this big area that runs around the back of the house, because previously they wanted to like weed kill it and stuff, but I don't think they've been able to maintain it, been busy and all the rest of it, so we'll see what else they want, but a bit of strimming down that side too, so that's the first job. When you're cutting grass and you just start hitting loads of big like mossy patches that are really long, because it just gets taken up by the mower and chokes immediately. So that's a downside to battery power. It's not as powerful, it won't just push through stuff like that like petrol. But on the plus side, it also means that you're not overworking a petrol engine without realising it. So, joys. And we're done. All of this mowing. Edges down there all strimmed, around the side all strimmed. Customer has like overgrown areas going all the way around the back of the house, which has never been included. So I think I might send her a wee quote just offering to cut that and tidy it up and trim it and that, and just see if that, wins a bit more work. Because if you don't ask, you don't get. And also look at the state of these sunglasses. This is garden number 2. I've trimmed the edges, so just need to cut the grass and weed the borders. It's not a big garden, but there's steep steps coming up to here, so it's definitely got like more difficult access. And just like that, another one's done. You can hardly tell this garden because the grass has been so dry, it's grown so slowly, but all the borders have been hoed over, grass is cut, edges trimmed, looking a bit neater to keep the customer happy all their way. 23 minutes ahead of schedule, which is pretty good. Just arrived at garden number 3. Let me show you that. So, just cutting the grass, trimming all these edges, trimming some of the weeds that grow in the patio and all that. Trimming down the side of here, trying to keep it clear of weeds. Trimming in amongst all of these shrubs, and cutting the grass at the front. It's a nice garden, it's a nice customer, doesn't take too long, so I'm going to try and bash that out just now and hopefully do a good job. Garden number 3 done. I only have 8 gardens today, but I was hoping to go back to that big one at Knapp and do more of that I was started yesterday. This morning I was originally going to go down to Forfar and do more green waste, but I slept in, woke up like an hour later than expected, so there just wouldn't have been enough time without having a big impact on today's customers. So I'm about 37 minutes ahead of schedule now, which is good. I've got another few customers to do before I'll maybe stop for lunch. And yeah, it's going good. Happy with today's progress so far. It's getting warmer now, it's getting a bit sunnier, but it's probably not going to be as hot as last week, and at least it's dry. Well, that was customer number 4. Just quickly come home and had a pee, put a couple of batteries on charge, wait to go back out and do the next 3 customers, which are all right next to each other on one street, which is great. And then there's one more customer after that in Gordon, and then that'll be me finished for the day. One customer left, 2 hours ahead of schedule. Great day. It's that slope there, and then a little bit at the back. So not much to do, and then that's me finished. So what's that, about maybe 5 hours work today? I should get more customers to fill in this extra time, but quite enjoying a little early finish. Well, I got finished by about 1 o'clock. Come back here, I had my lunch, but pretty happy with how things are going so far today. It feels a bit more relaxed. The first day in a while actually that I feel like really good. Like I've done a good job, done well with the customers, everything's done on time, ahead of schedule. You know, I said another day's wages kind of earned, so happy. Morning. Just came down to the unit to pick up some green waste. It's Tuesday morning, it's 7 AM. A way to load up the trailer and go down to Forfar to dump it all. So it's gonna be a fun day. Our trailer load filled up. Still got all of that to go to the dump. I'm gonna go and get this dropped off, then head out to the first job. Well, it's only one job today. It's gonna be an all-day garden cleanup in Arbuthnett Road, not far away from Berby. And that is gonna take probably all day. Hopefully I can get it all done today, because I think at the moment I've got Thursday free for just in case it runs into 2 days, but also for that garden that I was doing in Kniff. So I'm hoping that I can get everything done and then make a good job of it. Follow me at the dump. Alright, I'll let you see the dump in all its glory. It's steaming pile-ish. Well, that was odd. The weigh bridge, which you have to weigh yourself in and out of, is blocked off. They're like digging up the concrete. I think they're preparing a new area for like the big lorries and trucks and stuff. So I haven't been able to weigh myself in this time, or out. Right, I've just arrived at today's job. We're in a kind of rural location with a steading. I've got an area up there to be strimmed and cut. And strimming, cutting down here. Working my way along here, cutting out any kind of saplings that are growing in here. Working around the back of here as well. Strimming and mowing. And then there's some shrub trimming to be done in there and some weeding. I think all this gravel is being left. I think the customer is gonna sort out somebody to like rake the drive and weed kill it, like, you know, like those big agriculture machines that can do it in one go. And then down the other side of the house I've got some shrubs to cut back and trim away. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good job. I'm hoping I can get it all done today, but I'm not sure that I will, because it's a lot, it's a big garden. But I've got the trailer, got my tools, got fully charged batteries. I can only hope. Right, I've just got one more of these to do. That's not bad. That's all of these berberis shrubs cut back. Just need to get some glyphosate plugs stuck in, and that should kill off the stumps. Well, it's 3:10. I've gotten all of those berberis cut back and dumped down, and then I've strimmed from the side of the house all the way down and round the back, so that's all strimmed down. Now I've just got a section here to strim at the front, and then I'll try and start going over it with a lawnmower to like pick it up and bag it to save having to rake it all. It's getting pretty hot now, it's about 24 degrees outside. But I don't think I'm going to get everything done today. I think I'm going to have to come back probably on Thursday, which was kind of what I expected anyway. It's a big garden, it's a lot of work to do. Right, that's me heading away from the job. I'm not finished, I've still got to go back on Thursday and do more, but I've gotten quite a bit done. The two big things was cutting down all the berberis, and then also the grass getting trimmed because it was so long. Anyway, who cares? You don't care, you'll just see what it is when I show you. I'm going to drop this trailer back at the unit. Tomorrow morning I'll take it down to the tip and empty it, I think. And yeah, just call it a day. I've only got 2% battery left, so I'll make this very quick. Back from today's job, quickly picked up some pizzas from the co-op. I'm away to go home, get showered, and probably do some admin, call it a night. Back to that job on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm taking you around Wednesday's route, which is going to be Lawrencekirk, Auchenblay, and then kind of working my way back to Berby. So shall see you in the morning. Goodbye. So there's all my stuff, and there's the steaming pile that I'm going to add to. Morning. We're at the first customer. Right, that's 2 gardens done, both grass cuts in Lawrencekirk. Just stopped for a quick snack, and then I'm going to be going over to Auchenblay for another 2 customers. Grass cuts with a little bit of like hoeing over the borders, and then it's Caroline to trim my garden, and then the final 2 are grass cuts in Berby. This is garden number 3. Not a nice garden, this one. It's usually covered in dog shit, which is nice. I can see already that there's another big pile in the back garden that she hasn't cleared. This one also is historically very bad for being late paying. I think this garden probably won't be renewed next year because I'm sick of having to mow around dog shit. we're at garden number 4? Yeah, garden number 4. So, quick cut, all the borders, usually a quick chat to this customer, she pays cash, and then head on garden number 5. Garden number 5. Got this front bit to cut and the borders to hoe over. And then this grass bit here to cut. And that'll be finished. Right, that's that done. Just need to blow off these clip-ins. It's absolutely roasting now. But it's lovely. Having a good day today. Garden number 6. Basically strimming all this. And then 2 more left to do in Berby. Right, that's that job done. Now off to Berby for the last 2 customers. Let me show you what this little bit of slope looks like now that it's all done. Garden number 7, done. Just back to feed Benji. Right, that's garden number 8 done. Very dry. Very dry. That's me done. Finished all my gardens. 8 gardens. There isn't very many, but I'm glad it's finished. Good morning. Back here again for Thursday. Got to go back out to the job in the Arbuthnot Road, not far from Berby. Got to go back and finish that today as quickly as possible because I've actually got another job afterwards in Stonehaven that I forgot that I booked for today, but it's in the schedule, I just didn't check. But I'm down here just to get bags. It's the only thing I've got to come down here for is empty ton bags. Now back at the customer's garden. So I'm going to start by cutting all of the grass and try to pick up the kind of cut material that I did from the strimming on Tuesday. And then if I can get all that done pretty quickly, which I'm hoping I will, it seems quite dry. So that's what this area looks like now that it's been mown over. Well, that's the customer away. So I've got the place to myself, but it's going pretty well. It's dry enough because it's been sitting in the sun for like a day and a half. It's actually quite dry, so the mower's picking it up and it's not too bad. Once I finish this corner, I'm then going to move down to the next half and start working down there. And then once that is finished, I think I can move into the courtyard and start doing that bit, which I'm hoping will not take anywhere near as long as this sections have from Tuesday and today. But yeah, it's nice. It's like overcast, it's a bit like misty, but it looks like it'll burn through later. So it's a nice day, can't complain too much, but I will little bit every now and again. Look at how dry this is. This like straw-like grass. That's this area done, and that's this battery just finished. Third bag of grass full. So I don't think I'm going to do any more here. Then I can move on to weeding and trimming back stuff in the courtyard, and then that's it done. But first I'm going to go and I'm going to feed Benji his lunch. So I'm walking over this bit now. Get to the So this is the area that I have to clear of weeds. Wish it was that quick to do it all in real life. Hey, bitch. Hello. Oh, he's a beautiful boy. He's a beautiful boy. So that's the job done. Customer is absolutely thrilled with all the hard work. Everything is packed up in the trailer, away. As I was talking to the customer at the end there, and just showing her what was all done, she mentioned that she wanted me to come back in the end of the year to trim back all the hedging. Now there's a beech hedge that runs all the way around the whole property. There's also some big shrubs, there's some like massive Portuguese laurel, so she wants all of that cut back and trimmed, some of it done kind of September time and some of it done January, February. So that is 2 more bits of work that I've just won myself for the winter time when work is usually a bit more scarce. Tomorrow, starting up in Aberdeen and working my way back. This is one of my regular maintenance days. And I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of quote visits I need to do in Stoney. So it's gonna be a full day tomorrow. And I would normally want to try and get down to the tip and take some of this green waste away. However, I think I'm not gonna have time tomorrow because I usually try and get to make a start in Aberdeen for 8. So I'll be starting probably about an hour late if I do that. But then I think Stephen's away somewhere tomorrow as well, so I might have to flip and be late anyway, like taking Benji out for a walk. So the joys. Yeah, that's Thursday done. Well, happy Friday, everyone. Started the day with a long drive down to Forfar. So that was about 2 hours of my life that I won't be getting back. So I'm also probably an hour and a half behind schedule, technically. I did manage to make up a bit of time in my first garden, which is in Aberdeen. So all the way down to Forfar, then all the way back up to Aberdeen for the first job. Quite a lot of driving for no money, pretty much. And then, so the first garden it's a large garden. I go there obviously once a fortnight. He has a robotic mower, but I strim around all the edges of the grass and weed some of the terrace borders, and it's a big garden. There's a big chunk of it's kind of left wild, but it's lovely, and he's a really nice customer as well, so I'm happy to do work for him. I didn't do any filming on the Osmo there because they're usually home on a Friday morning, so didn't want to be like walking around with the camera talking to it, because he often comes out and says hello as well. So I didn't see him today, but yeah, I haven't really notified everyone about this part. I'm going to be heading to the next garden in Chapelton, which is next to Newton Hill, for those that don't know this area. And that's just one quick cut, and then it's down to Stoney for the next 4 customers, and I think I've got a couple of quote visits to do there as well. So it's going to be a busy day. And then tomorrow is a big day, which I'll give you a little surprise when you see that clip. Head on to Chapelton and get that customer done. And hopefully they're not home, and I'll be able to do some video there and quickly knock out that garden. So see you at the next one. That is garden number 2 done. That only took like 20 minutes, which is great. Now I'm heading off to Stonehaven to start the next customer. And also I just realised yesterday's job, which I finished, the big garden tidy up that I'd been strimming and cutting down those shrubs and stuff. So they paid, but she also gave a £100 tip, which is incredible. That's so generous. It's so unnecessary as well. It's like a little bit embarrassing because, you know, like I quote and it's a fixed price quote. It doesn't matter if it takes longer than expected or whatever, that's the price. So for someone to look at how much time I was there, 2 days, and think, oh, he actually deserves more, is extremely generous and kind to them. And I really appreciate it. So customer, I won't say your name for privacy reasons, but if you are watching this video, thank you so much. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that I am not wearing my usual high vis today, and that is because I forgot to wash any. Well, that's everyone done. Friday is finished. That last customer is actually 2 customers. One is the actual customer, and then the other one is a communal kind of courtyard, which the 3 houses share responsibility for paying. So I go every 4 weeks and I bill one in succession each time. So kind of over the course of a season, it works out that everyone only has to pay for 3 cuts. And then the main customer, pays every month for their own garden to get cut. So that's good, that one's done, nice and easy. I have nothing else I need to do. I have probably quite a lot of emails to do and see what is for supper tonight. I think Stephen bought some like Spanish tapas style fingery food stuff, like a wee salad, some falafel, some other stuff, I don't know. So probably have that, nice and healthy, and if we don't fancy it, then maybe we'll just get a takeaway, get a chipper or something. I would actually really like a chipper, but I'm pretty sure Stephen has stocked up on finger food from the supermarket, so I don't know what we'll have, but I'll be home soon, and I would actually really like a beer or a glass of wine. It's such a nice afternoon.